scoring position. I'm not sure how much.
But this is why
Game
it hurts
7.
so much that by a toe, we got to come in here and argue about whether they deserved it or we deserved it. You know, if you think the Dodgers deserved
I
it.
know.
You know, it's like, okay,
Yeah, it's
what's
a
your
philosophy
point?
difference,
Yeah, it's
for sure.
And there's also I think there's the feel-good vibe that people have had throughout this whole thing where it's like people connected with this team on a personal level. George Springer battling through injury to stay in games, coming up with big hits. Bo Bichette with the knee surgery, can't even run the bases, hits a 3-run dinger. You got guys getting pegged by pitches left and right, and they kept coming up.
Fell in love with it.
And that's absolutely. And that's why it had this vibe of like a movie where it's like it was destined to be. And the fact that it wasn't, I think, was just crushing. Absolutely devastating. You know, McKee's not alone in feeling the way he's feeling here.
I have to say that if there's one thing, you know, the amount of people over the past 48 hours, well, whenever the game ended till now, however many hours that is, that have reached out to me and said, hey, man, love you, thinking about you, has been completely overwhelming. Like, truly. And it's like, I mean, I'm just a fan of a baseball team. Like, my dog didn't die. Like, you know, but like the fact that people care enough to reach out to me and say, hey, like, I love you. I'm going through the same thing as you are. I mean, it feels pathetic to be as sad as I am right now. I can't. I guess that's why people, you know, kind of identify with what I say, because I truly care and I know there's a lot of people that are probably looking to me to come on here and, you know, push back against Kipper being like, oh, the Dodgers earned it by hitting 209 in the World Series and getting lucky on 2 plays. Like, I'm sure they want me to push back, but I just can't. Like,
I just
Andy Paul has, if there's one thing that will haunt me until the day I die, is sure, IKF maybe, oh, you should have got a bigger secondary lead. They don't want to get doubled off at third base. Varsho hits hard line drives all over the place. They were coached to not go off first.
Yes.
I understand that.
Yeah, and let's make that clear. That's what you're told. You don't go against a third base coach who wants you to.
If you want to blame IKF, the 26th man on this roster, and that you think that's the reason they lost the World Series, be my guest. That won't be the thing that haunts me. Although you could have head for a slide, maybe mixing a slide. It's the Ernie Clement ball that was absolutely roasted.
You just felt like the game was over as that guy's running back to the
wall. Well, I mean, off the bat, the sound and the look, and I mean, Pages comes out of nowhere. That, to me, will be the one that will always haunt me, because it's been Ernie Clement who's been the story of this postseason. Another unbelievable game in Game 7. And, you know, he has that picture of him sliding home that would have been on every T-shirt across the country for the rest of our lives. And you had this chance. It was the first pitch, and he roasted it. It's like, that is the one that'll keep me up at night. Not, you know, Kirky being up there, getting his bat sawed off, like, whatever. And Vladdy, too, eh? Right down to the last inning of the last game. Hits a double off Yamamoto to start that inning. They can't cash him in. They've been money all year long with runners in scoring position, and when it mattered the most, it dried up. Varsho killed them in those 2 games. He absolutely killed them.
I'm telling you, it's painful to listen to Hoffman, too, talk about not being he's the reason why they're not wearing.
I read the quote. I didn't see it or hear
championship rings, or
what did he say?
He just says
he cost everyone a ring.
Yeah, which is just,
you know, one pitching in baseball. You're talking about a placement of
gut-wrenching.
6 inches different from where it should be, and it's
gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
Anyways,
did you want to play stuff?
We promise.
Thank God.
We promise. We get to hockey. We
like,
got
listen,
John Michael Lyles coming up.
You were gonna make. Okay, this is what makes it mad.
What's that?
You were potentially gonna make me pour over the tape of my boy Ernie Clement crying.
I loved it.
Yeah, we weren't even gonna play it. Like, I'm not listening to it.
I just love it because it's not baseball, hockey per se, or anything else. It's just, this is how you're supposed to be. This is how you win championships. If not this year, hopefully next year for the Jays. But this is what people want to see and feel. And there's a lot of teams that don't get it right. And I just think it's a wonderful reminder to all of us. This is the difference between winning and losing championships, or at least getting yourself in a position to come as close as they did.
the care.
The care.
I got to tell you, This is where I'm going to get like my, you know how I get, you guys know, everybody listen, you know how I get. This felt like a 1 in a million season. And they could be under 500 next year.
You know,
Bo may be gone, Scherzer may be gone, probably gone, Bassett, Bieber.
When you don't win, make changes.
But
I'm not saying which ones.
Varshow's my first
change.
choice.
You change. You make a few changes here.
Varshow's my first choice. There's certain things that you can't unsee, and I gotta find that stat. Let me quickly look it up. But I think he was.
Field, man.
Yeah, and he made a great catch.
He
He made a great catch in that game. But when it came down to
slam too, didn't he earlier?
Barger. The same
Oh,
game,
Barger.
he had a home run though. Same game.
Yeah, same game, home run.
He pretty good ball player.
I understand he's a good ball player.
Okay, so one more thought before we go to break here is that Saturday night I was at the game as well.
You were, eh?
Yeah, I was in section 119. The LA Dodgers family or friend.
Oh my God,
they were next to me.
Nightmare.
And it was a nightmare. No, and they were. The nightmare wasn't that they were obnoxious.
They had
or
nothing to cheer all game, basically. They were behind till the 11th.
Just watching them at the end celebrate was like, and I loved my section because I was up at the top. So there's the standing room fans, which I all like. They became like family. You know, you're just high fiving, hugging everybody, and it's like it was an unbelievable experience. I just want to throw one more thing in. I now get why people spend $10,000 for a ticket or $5,000, even if you don't quite have it. I get it now.
That experience was that special.
That experience, I've never done it before. I've played in a Game 7, but I've never been in that situation where it's like, if you offered me a trip somewhere with free hotel and meals, and maybe a couple of rounds of golf, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't trade it in for being there Saturday night.
Yeah, agreed.
I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, I would now.
Yeah, now you would.
having no, but like
you're not allowed to pick after.
Well,
you pick before.
Here's what I will say. We talk a lot about Game 7. Game 6 was horrifying too. So, it's not like it was a one-night affair.
No. I said to you guys out there, that was actually the least fun I've ever had watching sport.
That ball lodging is a 1 in a million chance that happens. I've never seen it happen before. That baseball game, second and third, nobody out with a chance to win the World Series, and the game was over in 3 swings. That is as painful as you can ever imagine for a Game 6. And I got to tell you, it's like I was just hoping that you'd be like, no, it's not Toronto sports. It's not. This team is not Toronto sports. And it's the same.
One more thing before we go to break.
I got the Varsho stat. In Game 6 and 7, he was combined 0 for 9 with 13 left on base.
Yeah. That's
the difference.
Okay.